Mola Sanbonani, hello, how's it? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another episode of Vuka Nazo, your morning news analysis show. My name is Sikhle Ngobese, aka Big Daddy Liberty. Now, with that being said, remember, all you need to do if you're watching the simulcast on Facebook or YouTube is to smash that like button. Yeah, boy, do it right now. Hit that like button and help me grow my show's engagement. Another way you can, of course, grow my engagement is by subscribing on YouTube. Join the over 41,800 of you who are now subscribed to the show. Help me reach my goal of 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Guys, we have a website. Find us, please, at bigdaddyliberty.com. Now, with that being said, enough of the jibber jabber. Let's get straight into the news. All right, I take you now to the headquarters of the EFF, where the leader of that communist douchebaggery of a political party is asking for you to donate a little something something to the EFF. What? Yes, that's right. Julius Malema coming hat in hand, effectively asking for donations to the party for their 10-year anniversary bash. Yep, that's right. He's asking for money for a 10-year anniversary bash. He basically putting out a video shaking the begging tin, asking for cash. Now, bear in mind, before I play that clip, I have no problem with the EFF asking for cash. I mean, I would rather they were funded by their own commie members than taxpayer monies or even stealing money from the rest of us via expropriating our goods without compensation. Yeah, I just took that dig at you annoying communists. But nonetheless, I'd much rather he were begging money from his own people as he did here.
Our organization will be celebrating 10 years of unbroken struggle, 10 years of anti-corruption, 10 years of fighting racism, 10 years of being in the forefront for the land, 10 years of making sure that the African people are represented without fear or favor, 10 years of ensuring that black professionals are not looked down but rather are respected and treated as their counterparts. We need resources to finance this organization. Without resources, this organization will never succeed. It depends on genuine donations and contributions from peace-loving South Africans and revolutionaries from the African continent and the diaspora. We call upon all of you to make donations to the EFF because we must finance our own revolution. If we don't finance our revolution, counter-revolution will hijack it.
Yeah, that's right. Again, you heard in that video where he basically says he's calling for donations. News 24 writes this story up as follows. Of course, as you heard in that video, Malema saying, quote, that we call upon you to make donations to the EFF because we must finance our own revolution. If we don't finance our own revolution, counter-revolutionaries will hijack it, said Malema. Lol. Let me stop at this point. What the fudge revolution does he think he's funding? You see, this is the thing with communists. They live in this deluded paradigm, this deluded world of thinking they're revolutionaries, of thinking that they're actually doing something of use to society. Any politician who ascribes to revolutionary theory is as useless as a Soviet car production. There is a bucket of shrimp out there which has more uses than any communist and revolutionaries in particular. But nonetheless, I digress. Let me read on. Though it has not always been clear who funds the EFF, Malema has previously admitted that alleged cigarette smuggler Adriano Mazzotti funded the party's establishment. Now, for the first time last year, amid speculation of who funds the party, the EFF, which turns 10 in July, declared some of its funders through the IEC political funding disclosure. Now, let me stop here again. This is, of course, that piece of legislation by the IEC which forces political parties to tell us who funds them if that funding is over a certain threshold of 100,000 Rand. Now, here's where it gets interesting. For all of their nonsense about, oh, they hate white monopoly capital and they will go after their minds and blah, 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 the EFF have no problem these rent-seeking damn commies have no problem with taking money from big corporates, including the mines. Now, the donations, of course, as per this IEC political funding disclosure, came from Patrice Motsepe's African Rainbow Minerals and Harmony Gold Mining, which donated over R1 million each, as well as donations from 360 Health, SAB, that's SA Breweries, and A1SN Masego. In February, in another round of the IEC political funding disclosure, the party made in-kind declarations after receiving 202,600 from Car Junction, which also funded the party's branded t-shirts. End of quote. Yeah, there you go. Love taking that good old money from even the people who they claim they fight against. This is the hypocrisy of communists, time and time again. So it doesn't surprise me, of course, that Julius Malema is now asking for more money, this time from his members, because the issue is this organization is also seemingly very reckless with its spending, reckless with its money. Indeed, people on social media have been calling it out for exactly this. And how are you begging and asking for donations when you're literally spending multi-million rands on luxury vehicles, buying it for traditional leaders? Again, I don't say this because I have a problem with traditional leadership. I myself am a fan of my Zulu king. But the issue becomes, how are you asking for donations when in the same breath, you give away multi-million rand vehicles to these individuals? What am I talking about? Wait, let me jog your memory back, where the EFF, Malema in particular, donated a 1.8 million rand Mercedes-Benz, a flashy German sedan, to the AbaThembu King Buyelekhaya Dalindyebo. You remember that, of course, in a very sort of pomp and swanky ceremony. And more recently, of course, he gave another top-of-the-line, expensive bakkie, double cab bakkie, to the Bapedi Queen. Of course, that's a Hilux Legend 50, I think, or 55. I don't know where the legends are these days. To, the Bapedi Queen. Again, I have no issue with him doing this, but it just does expose the hypocrisy of seemingly being able to freely give away these million rand vehicles and at the same time bringing the begging bowl to your own members. It's that hypocrisy that people are calling out at the moment, and others, of course, engaging in the conspiracy theory of why is the EFF doing this now? Is it maybe trying to launder money by these donations, especially the 10th anniversary bash and dinner, which effectively the EFF have been advertising, where the most expensive table that people can buy in order to attend this dinner, which will have Malema at that table, being 1.2 million rand is what you need to cough up if you want to have a 3-course dinner, lol, with Julius Malema. Yeah, good luck to the EFF with any of that. Again, I don't want to knock the fact that they're asking for donations. I just want to echo the hypocrisy that other people are also pointing out of they're looking for multi-million rand donations while at the same time seemingly blowing money on multi-million rand donations to mostly politically elite individuals. These are more questions what the EFF are facing with right now, as people laugh off the requests from Malema to basically put $1 in the box. All right, that's it from me here at Vuka Nazo this morning. Let me know what you think about these stories. Hey, are you going to donate to the EFF? If you do, let me know in the comments. I've always said this. I don't mind people who do things that I disagree with. I don't mind people who disagree with me. Maybe you're going to donate. Tell me about it in the comment section. Maybe you won't donate. Tell me about that in the comment section. Either way, I want to hear from you. Find me, of course, on Facebook or on YouTube. Drop a comment and leave a like, please, for the content. If you're watching on YouTube in particular, please subscribe and hit that bell notification. Help me reach my goal of 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Guys, remember, all the stories that we covered here on the show, the links of which will be in the descriptor of this video. Now, find us please and support our work financially. See, I'm going to do my own version of Julius Malema here. How about you support my work of not spreading annoying commie ideas like the EFF, but actually spreading ideas that will help South Africa. Ideas of liberty and freedom, a market economy, and a property owning society, a non-racial society. That's what I stand for. If you believe in those ideas, well, then you can fund my work at 75 Rand a month. How do you do that? Find us, of course, on our website at bigdaddyliberty.com. There you'll find a payment method that suits you. There you go, Julius Malema. That's how it's done. Nonetheless, with that being said, thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow bright and early for what will be the Friday edition of Vuka Nazo.